guys, it's John here, and listen, I just wanted to do this recording for you and just go through some of the major misconceptions, major things that most people out there actually miss when it comes to trading the markets. You know, I've been speaking to a lot of people, especially over the weekend, and during the last couple of weeks, and even today on the phone. And there's whole misconception that this whole stock market is either two things. It's one, it's gambling, but also two, it's a get-rich-quick scheme. You know, especially the whole marketing out there. And I just wanted to put some things straight here when it comes to that sort of things, or when it comes to the actual market itself. The biggest thing that I see when it comes to the stock market, it's not a gamble. As you know, if you're looking at gambling, is where you put $10 into a bet, but you get nothing back if you're wrong. Trade the stock market, you put $10 in, you can get back, you know, 60-70% of your money sometimes a lot more, right? Depending on the position and the trade you're doing. So that's the first thing. And one, it's not gambling. The second, let's actually talk about this whole stock market and get rich quick and all that sort of stuff. One of the biggest things that I see that, and it's, you know, and it's actually when it comes to this whole industry itself. I think this industry has done a dissatisfaction to you, the members out there, to this industry, including myself. You know, when I first started this, I'd buy package after package after package to try and really, you know, figure this thing out called trading. And bumping my head and getting frustrated, you know, because I was always saying, oh, well, if I buy this package, then next month I could be making 10% return on my account per month, because that's what the quote-unquote marketing says, right? And, you know, the whole trading thing itself, the reason why I see most people don't make it in the whole trading thing is they see it as a get-rich-quick scheme. They see it as something that's they can just get into, do very little work and make money. And that's actually not right, you know, and it's not actually the right thing to do, and or the right thing to think. And so what happens is, if we're trying to get involved with the market itself and we're trying to do things in the market, then what I do say is that we need to give ourselves a realistic approach to trade in the markets, and we need to slow down, because the slower you take trading, the faster you're going to get the faster you're likely to get the results. Let me say that again. The slower you go with trading, the faster you're likely to get the results. Okay? And so what I mean by that is this. I see so many people spend 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years actually not making any progress. They go, John, I've been involved with the stock market now for 6 years and I'm still not making money. You know, all the systems out there suck. Well, unfortunately, no, you suck, because you're the one who's traded the system in the first place. And so every system out there actually does work. Whether you say it doesn't or doesn't, you know, all my competitors out there in the stock market industry or the trading industry, every single one of those strategies actually work. You've just got to learn how to work it. You don't work, it works. So even and what I mean by that is this: if we're trading a strategy and we're waiting for someone else to call the trades, i.e. a live trading room, then yes, they may be calling the wrong trades, and their calls may be wrong. Make sense? What you need to learn to do is learn to identify the trades that are good, and not take the trades that are bad, and only stick to the trades that are good. See, when I first started trading what we call the E-minis market, and I had a live trading room, they weren't doing well overall as well. I was frustrated because the guy would call and they would say, is that not a trade? Is that a trade? Is that not a trade? And so I'd get really, really frustrated at the fact that, you know, I'd be like, hang on a minute, did you just call the trade? Did you not call the trade? And what I was doing is I was putting my reliance on someone else. I was saying, you know what, you called the trades for me. But at the end of the day, why do we get in the stock market in the first place? We get in the stock market so we can buy our time back, right? We get in the stock market so we can make sure that we can earn that extra income. And so when we're actually involved with the market itself, and when we're actually doing things in the market, we need to give ourselves a realistic approach, okay? And we need to make sure we're slowing down, we're being patient, and we're being very selective by our trades, and we're making sure that we're going through the right processes, okay? That's the biggest thing that I can say when it comes to trading the markets. Now, give yourself a realistic time frame. I see there's a couple of biggest things out there when it comes to trading the markets that I see people struggle with. One of the reasons why I believe I've been in this industry for quite some time now, a long time now, going on close, between 8 and 10 years, something like that, is, just off the top of my memory anyway, is the biggest thing that I see is when I went back and when I started actually doing well in the markets and started picking good trades and consistently picking good trades, one thing is that I stuck to the same method and I never quit. Meaning, if I was trading directional, like most of us on the website here, we trade directional, right? We trade a directional movement, directional trading strategy. Or we trade the spreads, right? But the biggest thing that I did is I picked one strategy. Mine was directional options, meaning I'm buying and selling options. Not writing, but just simply buying and selling options. And I'd stick to that one method, that one type of trading. And I'd refine it and refine it and refine it to the way that I liked trading it. See the differences? I'm not just going to go on what he said. Yes, I'm going to use the tools and the methods and the systems that I'm learning from them. I mean, I'm learning from the people who I've bought the packages of. But I'm going to take it from them and I'm going to make it my own. So I'm going to shortcut by using their systems as a starter, and then I'm going to refine it even more to make it my own. So we're really shortcutting our success, and then leaving the icing on the cake is making it our own. What suits for me? What do I like? What don't I like? And what I mean by that is that you've got to make sure that you can fit your trading style into your lifestyle. Okay? Most people don't think about that. Most people think, I'm just going to trade because it's a good strategy. But sometimes they can't fit their trading style into their lifestyle, and so therefore they're inconsistent, and therefore they get inconsistent results. Make sense? So what I want to say is that be consistent at what you're doing and make sure that your trading style fits your lifestyle. Make sure that the system you're trading you can actually do and you can fit within your lifestyle. Because remember, trading is not just about the income, it's all about the freedom it can give you. And once again, going back, is that you need to stick at the same system again and again, month after month, year after year, and refine it and refine it and refine it. If you're not sticking at the same style of trading, then you're not making progress. After 12 months, 2 years, if you stick at the one system, the one type of trading, you get better and better and better and better at it. That's how you become a good trader. A lot of people will say to me, John, how do you read the charts so well? How can you read these graphs so well? How can you read the charts so well? You pull apart the charts, you draw trend lines, you pick patterns and all this sort of stuff. How do you do that so well? Well, that's been, ever since I started trading, that's been my number one forte, right? Is learning how to read the market, learning how to read these graphs, the charts, as most of you would know. So, because that was my style of trading, right? I was directional trading. So because I was directional trading, I had to learn how to pick the right direction. Because I had to learn how to pick the right direction to make this system come together and work, I need to learn how to read the market properly. And to read the market properly is going to enhance my positions and becoming a much better trader. Make sense? So that's the first thing, is not being consistent with your trading. Don't ever say, well, this system doesn't work, so I'm not going to use it. No. What doesn't work, throw it out. What is working, let's refine that and refine that. Okay? The biggest thing out there is people not sticking to the one method and refining it. It's like they buy a course, they try it for a couple months, and they say, well, that didn't work. I spent a total of 8 hours in total of this course, and it simply doesn't work. I now want money back. No, that's not how you move forward. That's not how you get ahead. Right? If that's you, then get over yourself, because you're not going to become successful at anything by doing that. Okay? Now, and the next thing is give yourself a realistic time frame. Okay? The two biggest things is, one, stick at the same method and refine it. The next thing is give yourself a realistic time frame. Give yourself, at least 12 months. And I know people hate hearing that stuff when it comes to trading. I know people hate hearing the whole factors like, John, do I seriously have to wait 12 months to get my goal? I get in this market so I can retire in the next 2 months. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. And if you keep doing what you're doing, which most people do, is that they'll buy a course, they'll try it, then they'll change a method, they'll try it, change a method. In 12 months time frame, in 2 months time frame, in 3 years time frame, you haven't made any progress at all. You've got to stick at the same method and give yourself a realistic time frame and slow it down. Slow it down right from the basics. Okay, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to do my paper trading. I'm going to do my back testing. I'm going to do spreadsheets. I'm going to find out the numbers. I'm going to see what patterns I like, what patterns I don't like. What trading strategy do I like best? And really take it easy and find 1 or 2 trading strategies and then refine it and see which one works for you best for you. Then pick one type of trading and then pick that and keep refining it and refining it and refining it. If you like trading, for example, one of my best sort of trading patterns is the flag pattern. Okay, if you don't know what it is, then I know, go on my website. There's plenty of information on my website about the flag. My number one trading pattern is the flag formation. But do you know there's certain increments inside the flag formation that makes a good flag and not a good flag? Only a few people I've actually spoken to about that. But that's what I'm talking about, refining and taking it to a whole new level. Don't just say, I like trading flags. No, you say, you know what? What is it about the flag that makes it such a good trading pattern? Do you see what I mean? Now you're refining above everything else. You don't just say, oh, I like a flag pattern. No, I like a flag pattern that has this, that has that, and has this. Once it has that, now I understand that I've added more probability on this trade actually working for me. Does that make sense? So there's two major things that I want to, get out in this video here and really support you and help you, because, I truly do want to add value to you, and I truly do want to make a difference to your life and what you're doing. It's not all about just making money and this whole crap out, because people think making money is the end goal. Okay, this is part 2 now. It seems like someone just tried to call me on my phone. I'm doing this on my phone right now, and they missed up my thing. Jeez, I hate that, don't you? You're in a flow, you're trying to serve people, you're trying to make a difference, and someone interrupts you, and now you lose your train of thought. What I was saying was, what was I saying? Speak to me through the phone, we. Basically, at the end of the day, I want to seriously add value to you, and I seriously want to make a difference in your life, and it's not all about making money. Okay, making money is not the end goal. Making progress is the actual goal, because no matter what goal you meet, I remember one time that I was washing cars for $300 a week, and I said, man, if I could just make $100,000 a year, I'd be so happy. And then I made $100,000 a year. Man, if I could make $16,000 in 1 month, man, that would be awesome. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Man, if I could make $30,000 in 1 month, then that would be awesome. And I made $30,000 a month. Man, if I could make $80,000, which is equivalent to $1 million a year, man, I would be over the moon. And then I made close to $80,000 in a month, just like in about 6 weeks time frame last year, in a period of 6 weeks. But you know what? That didn't make me as happy as hearing a testimonial saying, John, thank you so much. You really helped me. This is what you've helped me with. This is my results. Thank you so much. See, some people think it's the end goal with this whole making money thing. It's actually not. It's all about respecting you and trying to give you the value that you deserve. And I think if you can find the happiness of serving and actually adding value, then life can be quite amazing. Life can be exciting, because it's not all about me, it's about we, right? Remember, I was on the journey once you are right now, and I'm still on a journey. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes when I'm trading sometimes, and I get slapped around by my mentals, like I'm giving you a slap around right now. Alright, so don't think it's all about the money. It's all about making the progress. And most people are unhappy because every year they're in the same situation. The reason why I'm in the same situation, let's go back to the same 2 points of this whole part 2 of this video, alright? Whole 2 points is, 1, stay with the same strategy and keep refining it. Remember I gave the example of the flag, right? The flag formation. The flag formation, what is it? It's not just the flag formation. My personal thing is the flag formation must have this and must have that to give it the most probability of that flag working. Okay, step 1. Step 2 is be realistic with your time frame. Don't rush, because when you rush, you trip, you make mistakes, and you go back from the start. Then you trip, you run, you go back from the start. Right? Go slow. Go slow means you're making 2 or 3 or 4 steps forward and then 1 step back. 2 or 3 or 4 steps forward and 1 step back. Making sense? And you're making your progress moving forward. So they're the 2 big things that I really wanted to cover in this video. I started off with that whole thing about gambling. If you think stock market is a gamble, then not. If you think stock market is a get-rich-quick scheme, then it's not. It's serious business when it comes to stock market, and you need to be accountable for what you actually do in the market. Okay, so go slow, be patient with your overall trading. Make sure you get consistent coaching. All right, make sure that you can get consistent feedback on the way you're doing things. Even I personally this day get coaching. Right, and I've been doing this for almost 10 years myself. So the thing is, we need to continue coaching. Okay, so I really wanted to put this video together just to serve you, okay? Obviously, I'm not trying to make money here or anything like that. I just really want to serve you and say, listen, I understand if you're struggling in the market right now. I understand that if you're going through the market right now and it's hard for you to get something going, then, you know, I understand that this may be something that you need to keep an eye on for. If you're out there just buying package after package after package and going through that whole emotions of saying, this is working, that's working, this is working, that's not working, you know, you're never going to move forward, okay? The way you're going to move forward is the main two pillars that I've talked about in this video. One, stick to the same strategy to where you can actually start to slowly make progress, okay? And secondly, make sure you give yourself a realistic time frame. If you know yourself, right, you may be in a situation where you've been in the market, been involved in the market for 2 or 3 years, and that may be you. You're buying package after package after package. But it's not the package that you use, how you utilize that trading strategy. All right, it's up to you on what you do. It's up to you on what you actually, how you implement that, putting that together. Okay, making sense? All right. So this is John Howell here from tradinginvestingforyou.com. Come down, check the website out if you want to. But I just wanted to put this video out and say, listen, you know, I commend you for going on this trip called trading. I commend you, you know, because it's not an easy task. But if you just slow down, and let's think of the bigger picture. Okay, generally when you slow down and you take your time, you generally get a faster result. Have you ever noticed that? And as I've been speaking through this video, is that you would run, if you run really quick in the stock market and try to make a lot of money quickly, you generally end up going back to square one. You run really quickly and you go back to square one. Run really quickly, you go back to square one. But when you slow down and be patient, you go 1, 2, 3 and you step back a bit, and you go 1, 2, 3 and you step back a bit. 1, 2, 3, making sense? So in the length of a 12-month time frame, that whole bit through there is now making progress every single day. And do you know, every single day, if you woke up every day and you laid your head down at night every day, and you say, you know what, I made at least some progress towards my goals, do you know how happy you feel? Even though you're not making your goal, or even not making $10,000 a month, or $5,000 a month, or $20,000 a month, or $1 million a year, whatever it is, do you know how happy you feel? And that's my motto. My motto is that every single day, no matter what it is, it's health or family or relationships or business or finances, I need to make at least some progress in some area, because I know, yeah, at the end of the day, that's the thing that helps you grow, right? You're growing and you feel good because you're making progress. You feel like you're developing into something which is quite unique, and which is obviously you, right? We're all unique. So this is John Howell here. I hope you've enjoyed this. Leave your feedback below and let me know what you thought about this. Okay, so the two things I want to say is that if you try to be a successful trader and you're not, look at these two different things. One, stick to the same method, whether it's a directional trading, whether it's non-directional trading. You guys know with my software and stuff like that, you can pick different trading strategies and stuff like that. And also stick with it and keep refining it, and over a 12-month period, you know yourself, if you stick to one type of trading and keep refining it to the way that you like it, then it's likely to be good. Secondly, also we added in there as well, make sure your trading style equals your lifestyle, right? You can't, most people out there try to trade the E-minis or Forex and they have to trade 8 hours a day, and then sometimes they miss trading, sometimes they do trading, then they're all over the place, right? Sometimes they sleep in, sometimes they don't sleep in, and there's inconsistency, therefore there's inconsistency with your trading. Make sure you're picking that sort of thing as well too, okay? Because remember, we want to be involved in this for as long as possible, okay? That's why I developed the pros trading software. Right, because I want to be in a situation if I go on a holiday that I can still trade for as little as a couple of hours a week and still do my trading. As you guys know, the software does that, right? Click a button, find the trades. Within half an hour, your trading's been done. You guys know that. And then lastly was give yourself a realistic time frame. I remember when I first started trading, I blew up a couple of bank accounts really quickly because I was trying to run. My very last time, it took me 12 months to get going on my third bank account. But I went back and thought, okay, what got me going in the market in the first place? And I thought, you know what? I took my time. I just slowed down. I said, okay, I'm going to give this a realistic time frame. And that's what my mentor said to me. He said, John, the reason why you're losing money is because you're not being realistic in what you're doing. Okay? So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Make sure you leave a comment below and let me know what you thought, okay? Again, I just wanted this to add some value. So come down, check us out at tradinginvestingforyou.com, or you know what? Just leave a comment or like it or whatever. Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon.